All right, let me know when you guys are in. I want to give you guys some analysis on Bitcoin today. We got a breakout, and I want to talk about it. I want to talk about where it's going, what it's doing, and just guys give you some information since I didn't cover the scenario very well during the video this morning. So I want to give that information to you now. Okay, so welcome when you get in. Just shout me out. Let me know you're here, and I'm going to find you on my channel as well here. I'm pulling it up on my phone so I can see the chat. There we go. Got it. There we go. Found it. What's up? Awesome. Loud and clear. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, number one, I just want to remind you that what I believe is going to happen isn't always correct. I want you to understand that. I did say be prepared for me to be wrong, and also I did say that we could possibly have a 1-2-1-2 scenario, and that we would have to have a push up from Bitcoin to get Litecoin up to our target. So, did talk about the scenario that we're getting right now, but. That being said, I didn't spend enough time on it. I wish I had. Hindsight, I just wish I would have been a little clearer and prepared you guys a little bit more for it. No, it's not my fault, but just sometimes like to take care of you a little bit better than I did today. I was in a rush to get to work and mentioned it in passing, and there it is. So let's see what we could do. Came home from work to kind of live stream, see what's going on here. And so we've got this, major push up here. We're getting ready to come up to the 3618 extension of. Let's see, which move is that of the first wave right now. Okay, so look, that's going to be a good bouncing point, a good stopping point. We should get a bounce down from there, I would imagine. Be careful shorting, guys. Right now, do not. It is not advisable to be shorting right now. This is not the top of the wave, in my opinion. But we can look at Litecoin and see a wave shape here. You got a 1-2 and then a 1-2. Okay, everything's making a 1-2 1-2. That's very bullish. That is a very, very bullish. Sign. Okay, so when you're shorting against very, very bullish sentiment, then you're just playing a very, very dangerous game. So don't do that. Okay, just not wise at all. Now, let me show you the 1-2-1-2 I mentioned this morning. Let me just go to a 15 minutes so it clears it up a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so you got a one wave, and I was really questioning whether that was impulsive or not. It really had some qualities last night that I was looking at. I was like, man, that looks impulsive, but I'm not sure. We got such a deep retrace, I just wasn't convinced. And then this wave up was a little confusing as well. So kind of a challenging one to deal with. So anyway, but that's a 1-2, and this is a 1-2 of the third wave. So we got a 1 and a 2, and this is a 1-2. So this is a 1-2-1-2. I keep saying that, but and it's pushed up here to wow, look at that. Look at that. Thing move. This thing's jumping, isn't it? Very, very dangerous to be shorting right now. Okay. Just when you think she's done, she's not done, right? But that might have been the last, stop hunt. We'll have to wait and see. The retrace won't be that deep, guys, but it's probably going to be a long consolidation period. I would imagine. Probably, well, I say a long. It'll probably consolidate for a couple of hours. Many 15-minute candles for sure. But that could have been a stop hunt to the high there. But we got a 1-2, 1-2. Now the question is this a 3, 4, and 5? Is that finished? We didn't really get a 4 wave much, but is that third wave finished? Probably is. Man, that's a pretty deep 3 wave. If it's not here, but let's check it out. Let me get these fibs off the screen. Get these targets off because they're invalidated. Yeah, it got up to the 3618 of the third there. So it's a really deep move. Looks like we're getting going to get a bounce down to the downside now. It's not coming way down here, guys. It's just going to be probably a small wave. I would imagine this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the third wave complete. Might have a pull down and then one more hit to the upside for a fifth wave, guys. And that's going to probably finish this 535 correction. Most likely. I'm not checking the chat here. I'm just kind of giving information as we go. Okay. Okay, just hit the 1-to-1 extension as well, went past it. Looking for 88.72 as a potential target for the 1276 extension. We also have structure up here. If you can see these wicks right here and right here, that's kind of confluent here with the so $8,900 might be a target for the upside here, but I would imagine that's going to finish our move to the upside. It looks like we're getting an extended fifth wave is what we're getting, the best I can tell. Or this is an A B C, and it's just a just a really straight up move. Now I would say that we should be it would be a good short from up here. You could even ladder in shorts here, but I think we're going to get a wave and then another push up to the $8,800 mark. So watch out for that target up there, guys. 88.72. That's kind of what we're looking at. But yep, we need to pay attention to the 1-2s. As soon as I finished the video, and I saw this break, let me show you what I gave the group a warning. I said, watch out, I didn't like the move up. It was right here on this candle, because we had basically what I was thinking is that we had a leading diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I made the video, I was expecting that to come down. It didn't. It broke out. So because of that didn't finish the leading diagonal to the downside. So that was very a kind of a bullish sign to me that we're going to get a push up instead of down. I did send out a warning message, say, hey, watch out, watch this. This is interesting. So I was on my phone. It was just really hard to see. So it is what it is. I think this was our fourth wave there in this 1-2. So in this third wave. So if I had to count this, I'm probably looking at this right here. This is the third wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the third wave's done, I would think. Now, where would the fourth wave retrace to? Let's see if we can figure that out here. Third wave starts there, ends there. The 382 is 84.86. So potential retracement to the 382, 84.86. I wouldn't expect much more than that. The 236 is 85.74. In really bullish sentiment, we might only get a retrace to there. So careful shorting. But again, if don't short, I wouldn't short this wave in particular. Once this consolidates, the play that I would make as a trader here is once this we just wait it out. Once this thing consolidates, and who knows how long it's going to take, this four wave is you're going to get another push to the upside. This is where we want to be thinking about going short. So we'll ladder in shorts. Not financial advice. This is the way I think as a trader, and I'm sharing that with you guys. Okay, that is not financial advice at all. But that being said, I am sharing with you how I spend my money and how I'm thinking about trading that, so we can make some on the way down. Okay. Now, thinking, again, I think all of this is corrective. This is measuring correctively. We got a three-wave end, three-wave beginning here. So all of this is looking very corrective. We got a basically, a three-wave move here, guys, to the upside. And, the funny thing about the market is, I've been calling for this move. I said, don't miss this trade. Well, daggone it, I missed part of it because of the market just knows how to shake you out of your position in your mind. They know how to mess with you. And so you just got to be nimble as traders and learn these lessons as we go. So stick with the analysis sometimes, and don't be too afraid. Take those high probability entries. So we'll learn that lesson and keep rocking for sure. So I'm going to look at the chat, see if that helps you guys. Let's see. Yep, moving forward indeed. So David, I hope that helps you. Going to probably have another consolidation period here. We are going to get a pullback probably to about 84.50, roughly in that ballpark, and then we should look for another push to the upside to finish it out. Now the market doesn't have to do that. I want y'all to understand that the market has hit the 1-to-1 extension. The target is hit. Might have a decent pullback, but most likely it's going to be a four wave. And the reason I believe this, guys, is because of this structure right here. That is a 1-2, 1-2. That's very bullish. 1-2, 1-2, 3. Actually, this could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way that could be counted is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's just the third wave. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's even more bullish than that. So it's really tricky how they're creating this right here. That little pause could have been the fourth wave of the third, or it could be the fourth wave of the third of the third. So not sure about that. But anyway, this is it. Whenever you see two humps like this, and let's just mark it down in our minds. When you see a kind of what looks like a bull move and then a retrace and then another kind of a bull move and then a retrace, that is a 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, very, very, very bullish sign. So let's learn from that one and learn to recognize that one later. Okay. All right. Let's see. Thanks, Raid. I appreciate it. Kind of discouraged a little bit today just because I didn't spend enough time on the video. On hindsight, I wanted to spend a little bit more time probably talking about that scenario because I saw the potential. I just didn't believe it. So I didn't spend much time on it. Nice. Nice, nice, Elias. Well done. Way to get in. Way to get in. Good job. No, I don't think altcoin season has started. Guys, this is let's just look at the big picture, guys. Okay, big picture. I'm gonna get rid of these targets here. We hit them. Looks like Litecoin has hit her targets. We got one more push up, maybe to 62 with Litecoin potentially. Just look, okay, from the it's harder to see. I mean, I know it's a big move today, and it makes you feel like, oh no, we're going to the moon. But guys, listen. I mean, what is that right here? What is this? Okay, that's where she's going. I mean, it's just that's where we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I mean, this is just a bear flag. It just took forever. I mean, they just wear you down with the WXY, and that's why the video said, the pattern that drives you crazy, right? They wear you down, they get you questioning your count, and then they finally do what you expected them to do, just in a way that you didn't expect them to do it. And them are the market makers, obviously, the people with the money moving the market, right? And this move, what you need to understand is this move right here, so straight up, okay, it's designed to get everybody bullish. It wants you in. They want you in this market to the upside, okay? Now, if you're able to hold your short, it's a good place to ladder in a short right here, right? It's a good place to enter in a small chunk of change, just a very small position, so that if it goes up more, you can ride out that position, okay? And so if you get that other move, you're not freaking out. You're just like, okay, I was expecting that. If it goes up again, you enter your second move and then wait for the downside. That's going to be a fantastic trade, guys. That will be a fantastic move when that happens. But to me, this is looking just awful corrective. It's all three waves. It's all corrective in shape. Okay. Corrective in measurements, right? Let me just remind you guys of let's see. Let's go to Ethereum. Remember this last move that Ethereum made? Okay. Just look. When just Ethereum was just rocking, just up that whole move, right? But look what it did. It came all the way back down. Came all the way back down to the bottom before it went up again, okay? That's a corrective shape. Okay? This is a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, guys. We're almost finished. This is just a big W. Just a big WXY, okay? It's almost done, in my view. Now, as an exercise, let me just make sure. Let me just look at it carefully here. Is there any way that I can get a bull move out of this? Any way? Well, let's just take this first wave right here. Measure it. I mean, that's to the 786. Is that some kind of let's measure this move here. This first wave. See, that's not a three wave. There's a 1 wave right there. If this is a 1, you're gonna for me to think really bullish. For me to be thinking bullish, here's what's got to happen. Ethereum needs to come all the way up to $222. It's got to come up here. That's a long way to go. Okay, but that would give us basically, that would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that would be an impulse wave to the upside, right? But I just don't see the wave. I just don't see the wave shape here. You got this wave shape is a 3 wave. Okay, looks like a 3, and then maybe a 5 right there. 3 wave. This looks very 3 wave-ish right now. I know it's not finished. In fact, Ethereum hasn't hit the 1-to-1 extension. Look for Ethereum to hit 201. That's the target up here, 201 and 210 for the 1276 and the 1-to-1 extension. So those targets have been there for a while. So anyway, Ethereum's kind of helping us look at the wave shape here. But yep, don't expect Bitcoin today, guys, to pull down much at all. Expect another pump to the upside. Let me just measure this again, just to remind you what the target to the downside is. Guys, I'm just pumping out information to you as I can think. So yeah, the 382 is going to come down to 484. You can see how we've already hit the 236 retracement. Sometimes in a big bull move, the 236 is all you get for the 4th wave. I can't imagine. I mean, they could do it, but they could just take it straight up from there. But I can't imagine. That's why trading right now is quite risky. If you entered long right here, you got to expect it to come down here to $484. So right now, the market is kind of stalling and kind of correcting down a little bit, and basically they're figuring out. Where they're making their money. So if a bunch of people are short, they're going to push it up now. If a bunch of people are long, they might come down to scare everybody out of their positions. So you got to remember that they're out to make money. The exchanges and the market makers are against you, so you need to realize that, okay? Yeah, so altcoin season, yep, it's not started. I don't believe altcoin season has started. Okay, there's your update, guys. I've got to get back to work, but I'll be glad to take some questions real quick if there are any that you guys have. Especially Telegram group, I wanted to get this information out to you kind of quick as possible, and live was the best way to do it, so everybody's benefiting from this. Any questions, any thoughts, any Litecoin? Let me just give you Litecoin's targets to the upside. I think I already did today, but let's just revisit them. Uh, 60.73, 62.83. Those are the 2 targets I'm seeing right now for Litecoin. Actually, let me get it on the tick here. It's not quite on the tick. There we go. 61.14 is the 1-to-1. And 63.36 is the next move. There you go. That's what we're looking for. Definitely still sure on the final downside way. Ask that question again, Stefan. Let's see, Jim. Have you heard of Market Cipher? No. Target for the 5th wave, Josh, on Bitcoin. I'm looking for a 4th wave retrace down to 84.84. So I'm looking for a retrace down to about 84.84. That's the 382. Don't expect much more than that, I would imagine. Let's see. Let's just check, and then. For the upper target of Bitcoin, let me zoom out a little bit here just to revisit the upper targets here. 1-to-1 extension of that entire move. We've already hit it. The second target, 1276, which looks like we're heading that way, 88. 88.50 to 88.60 in that ballpark there. Okay, and then it could go as high as 9,144. It can't break that. If it breaks that, then we're looking bullish, not bearish. So if we break $9,200 roughly, if we come past and close past $9,200, then guys, we're looking for a much higher targets. We're gonna have to revisit the count and see what's going on. So again, possibilities. Dangerous shorts right now. Dangerous short. The better, the more the high probability short is up here at 88.53 in that range here. Watch price action, count the waves, see what it's giving you. That's a higher probability short because the way I think about trading is, the closer I can get my entry to the 1618, the better, because basically the 1618 and beyond that becomes my confirmation to the upside, right? So when price gets up here, then that's going to give me confirmation that this is more of an impulse wave. My interpretation has been not quite right, and then we're going to get a bit of a pullback, and we're going to continue on to the upside. So yeah, so if we get past this 1618, we got to be thinking bull move rather than bear move. But right now, everything's measuring correctively. It looks corrective, but let's be careful. Okay, so watch 88.53 as your top. That's a good place to ladder in some shorts there up here. Watch price action up there. Okay, and then if price gets up to 91.50 to $9,200 and goes beyond it, or it looks like it's closing past it, then there's a good possibility that we're actually dealing with a bull move to the upside. Okay, all right. In my view, yes, we're going down to the 50s and low 50s and 40s. In my view, on Litecoin, again, to me, this just looks like a four wave that's going to come up here to the structure. I mean, to me, this just looks like, in Litecoin, we're coming up here and then down. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Yeah, I mean, I mean, guys, I mean, um, you guys could interpret this move as a bottom here. Could be interpreted as a bottom of the correction. We front ran. How do you say that? We had a front run. There it is on the 1-to-1 extension down here. It could be finished. That could be a truncated fifth, and this is 1, 2, and this is the beginning of 3. So be aware of that possibility as well. So yeah, I mean, that is a possibility to the moon. We've talked about that. You got to be prepared for that. Whether it's a $1 million move or not, I don't know. I mean, that's just, guys, watch out for people promising the moon. There's no count yet that's saying we're going to the moon. Okay, there's just nothing saying we're going to the moon quite yet. Let's be smart. Be smart. I think we've got a little bit more upside to go, guys, in Litecoin. See, to me, Litecoin is much clearer as a corrective pattern, okay? Unless that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's done. But again, we've got three waves to the upside. So, I mean, what is this, a beginning diagonal of some kind? It doesn't look like it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It looks like we're going to get 61 to 63 on Litecoin. Ethereum, same deal. It's kind of an awful big wave, though, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be finished. Ethereum looks more bullish than the other ones do as far as the structure is concerned. I still don't like this three wave move. It just looks so three wave ish. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Excuse me. What could be happening here? Let me show you what could be happening in Ethereum. Still looking three wave-ish to me. So, and looking at all these alts helps us get a picture for what everything's doing. There's a three wave. There's a three wave. We could be getting a three wave right here. Okay, so this is going to come up and finish at about 2, and then we're going to come back down. That's the way I'm interpreting it. And so basically, what that would be in the grand scheme of things, it would be this. That's the way I'm looking at that. In fact, I feel pretty good about that. So to be honest with you, I just think this is designed to scare everybody to the upside. It's designed to be looking long, but to me everything looks corrective right now. No confirmation to the upside. Remember, confirmation to the upside, guys, comes with Bitcoin reaching $9,200. When Bitcoin hits $9,200, we got some bullish sentiment. Okay, because that would mean we've got this 1, a really deep 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the first wave, right? Then we'd get a 3-wave pullback, and then that's when we go to the moon. See, this is the $1 million baby. If we get this 5-wave structure like that, guys, and then you get a 3-wave pullback like that over time, that's going to take through November, December time frame. Guys, then we've got $1 million. Then we got the to the moon, baby. So really, guys, don't freak out that Bitcoin's leaving you. Okay, it's the market does come back. It really does. It always comes back. Now, how long it takes to get there, you may have to wait weeks, but it'll come back. Shut up, Tim. Your 46K. Get that 46K out of here. Are you Elias? Are you watching both live streams at the same time? Is Hippo living? Can you see any way it can come down now before going up any further? No, I personally, Gerard, I think it's going up. Not seeing a down move. And the reason I don't see that, guys, is because of this structure right here, a 1-2-1-2. That's a 1-2-1-2 structure. What a nasty candle that is. Wow. 1, 2. Is that all that 3, then 4, then 5? Or is this 1, 2, all that's 3, 4, 5? We're still going up. I just see this upper target's going to get hit. That's funny. He's got dual screens there. Yeah, we're Hippo and I have the same view of the market. We both use Elliott Wave. We both are pretty common in the way that we look at it, and our counts are usually about the same. So I like him a lot, and I like his channel. So definitely watch us both and see what it's worth getting. 8,600, yeah. Yeah, this is going to come down a little bit, but again, I'm guessing it's not going to come down more than to about 80, 84, 80 would be the best you're going to get. You're watching everybody. Somebody be right. That's funny, Southside player. Yeah, cool. All right, guys, I got to get back to work. Any more questions, thoughts? I'd be glad to answer them now. Kind of last chance for you, just so you can be ready for the trade. It is a beast. I'm glad you were longing, man. I'm glad you didn't listen to me or my sentiment. And that's just something to remind you guys. Don't. Humans are have opinions, right? But they're not always right. So, and I always tell you guys, I say it every video, be ready for me to be wrong, okay? Listen, I think we got to move to the upside. Any entry that you get in now, if you get in like bullish now, number one, I want you to expect a retrace down to 48.80. You might get, so be ready for that. Don't be afraid of it. And if you get in short, be ready for that. And then I want you to also be ready for that move to stop around the 88 to $8,900 range, and then come on down. So be prepared for that. Now remember, if price gets on up here to $9,200, we're dealing with a bull. That doesn't mean get in at 92. Wait for pullbacks and then you enter. But you never enter on these green candles, guys. Can I just remind you what happens after big green candles? Okay. Here was a really, really big green candle right here. Let's see, how many dollars was this? This was from 82 to 85, okay? Big green candle. What did it do? It took forever to come on down, okay? But it came on down. Let me just zoom over here. From 81 to 86. That's a 80. What did I hit? 87? It hit 87, guys. Wow. It wicked up to 87. Big green candle, guys. You don't enter here because the move could be finished for all we know. It did hit the one-to-one extension, okay? Do not enter, in my opinion. Let me just say it this way. I don't enter on these big green candles. I don't do it. I would have, if anything, I'm looking to short up here. I'm looking to go short up there, not long. But you wait for it to finish. You wait for it to stop hunt and then reverse, and then you short for a little ways, But it's a small short for now. You should be thinking scalp short, because we'll have to wait and see what it does. We don't know. They hide a lot of waves in these straight up candles. You can't count them, and so it could be finished for all we know, and they come on down. So never, 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 in my opinion, in my practice of trading, do I ever enter at the top of these green candles. I don't. If I get a good three-wave pullback that comes down to a fib level, we might think about going long. Okay, so just because I'm looking at this target up here at 88.50, that doesn't mean we're going to get it. I believe we're going to get it, but it doesn't mean we're going to get it. Remember, you got to be ready for me to be wrong. Okay, let me just keep reminding you guys of that. All right, there's 50 of you watching. Glad you're here. So yeah, you missed the move. The move was, the entry was down here in this region. Once it broke this trend line, that would have been a good place to maybe get in and ride some of that wave up. Any other questions I can handle very quickly before I got to go? Sorry, I can't spend a whole lot of time with you, but I just wanted to give you some information. Lots of good information. If you're just tuning in, just rewind it, okay? Lots of good information already been given, so just rewind. Last questions, last chance, anybody? Anybody? Could it be a fake out from the triangle? No, I mean, depends on what you mean by a fake out. I mean, it's going up, okay? But these guys, I don't know. Just go back and look at my last videos. In fact, I did a video that said be ready for 4 scenarios. It was like 3 or 4 videos ago. I can't remember. And I said you got to be. I said I've been calling for this move forever, right? We've been waiting. When this thing was coming down here, I was waiting for it constantly to go up, and it just kept going down. And finally. Thank you for that gift. I really appreciate that gift. Thank you. Finally, when it hit down here, I was just like, oh, well, maybe it's just going to tank, and maybe I was just wrong. No, that's when we got this move off of there, and then the way it was coming down, just like it had me thinking again, we're probably going to go, but nope, it did exactly what the analysis was saying it was going to do. It's just they just do it in a way you don't expect. So yeah, I could maybe do a live stream tonight. Let's see, what's tonight? Tonight's Wednesday? Yeah, I could do a live stream tonight, probably around 9 o'clock my time, and just kind of give you some updates. So that's going to be 10 o'clock Eastern. So yeah, let's do a live stream tonight. I'll just do a quick update tonight. How would that be? Thanks for the request. I don't mind doing it. It may, and don't forget we've got Elliott Wave Night School tomorrow night. Elliott Wave Night School tomorrow night, and that's going to start at 10:30 Eastern time. Okay. So yeah, I've got Bible study tonight from 7 to 8 my time. So I could probably come on live about 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So yeah, just kind of be ready around 8:30, and I might go live around 8:30. And we can just kind of update where the market's doing, okay? Jim TV, I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. Let's just take a peek at this. I'm going to go down to the 1 minute chart here and see if I can do a quick analysis for you at what this wave is doing. Can't always see it in the. Looks like we got a 3 wave. Kind of came down to the 1-to-1 extension. It hit the 236. If I were to guess, price action is going to do this. If I were to guess, back down to the structure zone right there. But hear me. Hear me now and listen later. Or whatever it is, Hans and Franz. The market could just shoot up from here. Who knows? Who knows? Boom. Boom. But yeah, this looks like it needs to kind of come up to finish a 3 wave and then down. But the target area is right around here, about 46.80 in that ballpark. Right down here. Most likely, guys, on a move after a move like this right here, this gets the market really intense. They don't do much more. They just do that, and then they might shoot it up one more time quick and then bring it down. So if you get, I would be just waiting for that up move and look for the short. That's the smarter play. Okay. Yeah, Southside Crypto. I'm a believer and a pastor here, and love Jesus, and So we got a Wednesday night Bible study with our group, so from 7 to 8. All right, guys. Last questions. Last chance. Hey, Gary, what's up, man? Last chance. Anyone? Bueller? Agree. I'm with you, man. Easy effect. I think there's a dump coming. So the best way the best way I'm counting this right now is 1, 2. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think on that for a minute. Yeah, I think we're going to get some consolidation and then one more push up. I think it's going to be a while. Don't be in a hurry to get in a position. Okay? All right, have a fantastic day, guys. I might live stream an update tonight, see how you're doing. Until then, we're going to stop the stream. We'll talk to you later.